Welcome to the Daily Scene. I'm your host, Josanta Gray.
And I'm Karisa Tate.
We're going to talk about stuff that USC girls don't say. My favorite is I've never gotten my bike stolen. I got my bike stolen in broad daylight. Parked right here, and then I looked closely, and there was my wheel and the lock. So I left the wheel, but took my lock, because that lock was expensive.
They use more public transportation.
But the system needs to be better in
Yeah,
LA.
they just put in the metro. I don't really even know what it is. We just had 2 alumni get engaged at the 50-yard line at the Coliseum.
Happy couple.
That's adorable.
UCLA, a guy actually proposed to his girlfriend at a basketball game.
And she...
Sometimes we get a little camera shy. I understand. It happens.
Go Bruins! That just sucks.
That was terrible.
Right now I'm working on a material and trying to make it useful for architecture. So this material is called the thermobimetal, and this thermobimetal is actually 2 different sheet metals laminated together. This material has been available probably for the last 80 years, and it's the most common thing. You could see it in a thermostat coil because it's an automatic system. There's no energy required besides the sunlight or outdoor temperature. And so the thought is that just by using this on a south-facing facade or the sun-facing facade of a building, it can...
Could you tell us a little bit about the Bloom Project?
So the Bloom Project is actually currently up in exhibit at the Materials and Applications Gallery in Silver Lake. I used the opportunity to also test 2 other things. One is the digital technology, the fact that with the software that we have now, we can make these very, very complex type of structures that are not boxes, that are not flat. The architects who do inspire me is not, they're inspirational to me not because of the forms that they actually use, but because of the process of their design and the process of their research and how it leads to whatever they produce in the end. So I think my biggest role models, at least for now and for a while, is Elizabeth Diller of Diller Scofidio in New York, and the other one would be Akim Menges, who happens to be coming to our School of Architecture in a couple weeks. The thought of continuously building at a certain era of the past doesn't seem to be an attitude about innovation. Or do we sit here and try to build some of the most innovative, forward-thinking structures? Why would you repeat, an equation that was discovered, 50 years ago? In architecture, the beauty is we can actually bring together art and technology. There's a Breaking Bread program, which is part of USC, that USC will fund you to take your students out once a semester. We've gone to karaoke too and other stuff, depending on what.